segment of Easy Street. This afternoon, I'm talking with J.D. Gershbein. He's the CEO of Owlish Communications and one of the top LinkedIn strategists in the entire world. Isn't that amazing? He's going to share some wonderful insights with us today on the whole social media craze. Welcome, J.D.
Thanks for having me, Silver.
Well, I'm so glad you are here. The whole social media has taken off like a rocket. Why don't you share with us what you feel about why that's taken hold the way it has?
Social media came along at the right time. Ours is an internet society, and right when social media comes along, we find ourselves just locked and loaded in front of the internet. This is how we're researching people, products, and services right now. And adding the ingredient of social media to the mix, whether it's on the computer or on the handheld mobile applications, it's revolutionized the way people conduct business. It's revolutionized the way people reconnect with important people from their youth. And it satisfies our incessant need as human beings to communicate.
You're certainly right about that. But you know what's really interesting? I can remember just a few short years ago, huge intimidation about being on the internet, huge intimidation about sharing any kind of personal or professional information. And now when you look at all of the opportunities that there are, people are beginning to understand. What do you think happened at the in-between of being scared to do it, and now, boy, I can't get to my computer fast enough to see who's trying to connect with me?
I think you nailed it. I think we've overcome the fear of technology. Many of us have. There's also no shortage of education out there, acclimating ourselves to these social media platforms, and I think it does require a leap of faith. We're a little bit more trusting of these platforms. They have their glitches, they have their flaws, but we're willing to take a chance and investigate opportunities on the internet a little bit more. And in terms of business opportunities on LinkedIn, we're bridging the gap between what we can actually achieve on our own merits in the real world and what is being accomplished for us online.
Well, I know one thing's for sure, it's become your passion. How in the world do you become one of the top strategists on LinkedIn? How does that even happen?
Well, it is serendipitous. I'm a marketing communicator by background. I've worked extensively in marketing communications, and when LinkedIn came along, it also came along at the right time for me. I was exploring ways to utilize my writing abilities, my communication prowess, and when I saw the opportunity out there that people really wanted to learn this vehicle, I took it upon myself to be top dog. I wanted to teach them to be successful on LinkedIn. I wanted to give them the tools they needed to take compelling content on their LinkedIn profiles and really leverage it in a way to create favorable dialogue in the real world, which leads to business.
Well, I know you've become the ultra expert. I know you're making the whole media circuit. You're on TV, you're radio guest, talking about this whole, opportunity.
I'm here with you.
Absolutely, and talking about this opportunity with people. So you're really big news when it comes to helping people strategize this in their business. What would you say could help that individual who's just starting to familiarize themselves with the social media concept? LinkedIn is especially for professionals. I know you shy away a little bit, or stay away, should I say, from the other venues. Tell me why you chose that, and tell me why that's a better choice for a business person.
Well, people are accomplishing business objectives on the other platforms, and I do bring an integrated approach to LinkedIn. So we do incorporate Facebook, we do incorporate Twitter, we do incorporate blogging and other internet sites such as YouTube. But on the LinkedIn platform, what happens on LinkedIn should stay on LinkedIn. That is a social media site dedicated to the pursuit of commerce. The dialogue is of a business nature. People are looking to create and cement business relationships, those relationships that are going to drive us forward and help us achieve our business objectives, but also in the true spirit of networking, help others achieve their objectives. The goal is to create value in someone else's life and earn the right to promote your products and services.
Well, I know that there's a lot of applications on LinkedIn now that are really neat. I know I recently saw an upgrade on my LinkedIn account where there were pictures with my blog and all kinds of really neat things. So I know that it's trying to showcase the people who are on it a whole lot better, which I thought was really very, very, very cool. So it's working in so many ways. So I definitely
I would agree.
on the same, well, I guess you would, on the same page with you about how it can help someone achieve the success that they need to.
It really does become a hub for online branding, and I like to speak in terms of personal branding and the industrial psychology of selling and marketing products, because we're really trying to create favorable impressions about ourselves on any of the social media platforms. And with LinkedIn, you're actually able to make these favorable perceptions in the minds of those who access your LinkedIn profile and differentiate yourself. There's no greater opportunity to bring in relative and topical content to yourself and your capabilities than on the LinkedIn profile. And hence, in my world, Silver, it becomes the hub for all online branding.
So how do we get people in touch with you?
Well, you can do your homework on me. I have a website, www.owlishcommunications.com, and I can also be reached through the website, through my LinkedIn profile. Please feel free to connect with me. I will always accept LinkedIn invitations from quality people, and I can be reached by phone at 847-651-8989.
Well, it's been my pleasure talking with you today. I love it when I get a little bit smarter every time I talk to someone, so thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Well, there you have it, folks. If you are looking to take that dive into social media, LinkedIn, that's the way to go. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you on our next segment of Easy Street.